Apart from loading data explicitly from whatever data source, you can also use some predefined data sources or variables. There are 4 such variables that are available in every scenario. PRS is the presentation as a Python PPTX object. Slide is the current slide that is being processed, and shape is the current shape object that is being processed. From here you can get additional information. For example, if let's say we wanted to show the number of slides in the presentation in the source, then len of prs.slides will be the Python expression that returns the number of lines. Let's say we want to show that here. We'll copy this and put in number of slides. It's a bit larger, and let's say if you want the number to be displayed here. Now, of course, this presentation has only one slide, so let's add, that's what, 13 slides, 14 slides. Fine. So this number that we have, let's say x, should be replaced with 14. To do that, let's add a rule which says oval2, which is the name of this particular shape, should have a text which is the same as len of prs.slides. Even though we aren't defining PRS, it's automatically defined. Let's run SlideSense, and this puts in the number 14 because that's the number of slides. Similarly, we can access the shape attributes. The shape has things like the shape's width, name, etc. Slide has a list of all of the shapes. So let's say we wanted number of shapes on this slide. The total number of shapes on this slide is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And irrespective of the number of slides in the presentation, if we said len of current slide dot shapes, this should give us a permission denied error because we didn't close it. Let's run it again. 6 shapes as the number of shapes on this. Similarly, we can access the shape name and potentially other attributes. Finally, handler. This is available only if you use GramX rather than SlideSense as a command line application. It has access to all of the information that is given to the HTTP request that is requesting the slide. So for example, you can get the argument title. For more information on how to use the handler, you can check out the rest of the PPTXHandler, the rest of the GramX guide. But for now, we'll be skipping how to use handler. There's only one thing that I will mention though, that handler.getArg of anything will allow you to access what is there in the URL. So if you set title is equal to ABC, then ABC as a string is the result of this particular expression. There are some other variables that are available within specific commands, such as copy for copy slides, clone for clone shape, and cell for table. We'll cover these in those respective sections. But do remember that apart from your default variables, these special variables are available. And one thing to keep in mind is to not name your variables the same as these, otherwise you won't have access to these.